The Public Servants Association, otherwise known as the PSA, will plant 100 trees in an effort to fight against climate change. Now, this forms part of a National Abba week, which is celebrated the first week of September every year. Now, some of the trees will be planted in memory of government employees who succumbed to the COVID-19 virus. Joining us now is Lufuno Mulaudzi, President of the Public Servants Association. Good to have you with us this afternoon, Mr. Mulaudzi. First of all, apart from activist groups who work in the environmental space, in your view, how aware are general South Africans on issues of climate change?
Good afternoon, Thami, and the viewers of Newzroom Afrika. I think the people, the general public, are very much aware of the effect climate change have in our lives. As the Department of Agriculture and Forestry has been trying to educate our people about the effect climate change is having in our lives. So I'm of the view that people are very much aware of the effect climate change is having in our daily lives.
And what is it that made you, as the PSA, decide to join the bandwagon against the fight against climate change, and specifically by planting trees?
The reason why PSA decided to join the call to plant trees was due to the fact that there are many things that as human beings, we get from trees. The initiative is not about greening our cities, towns, and villages. It's also to ensure that we sustain our health as human beings. As you are much aware that human beings and trees have a lot in common. We all have waters in our system. And then when a human being releases carbon dioxide, the trees release oxygen that we as human beings take from the trees, and the trees take the carbon dioxide that we release. On top of that, we realize that as PSA, if we don't have trees as a nation, we don't have life. You'll remember that we get food from trees. There are lots of food that are coming from trees. You look at fruits that we eat on daily basis. They are coming from these trees. And then trees also helps with chemicals. The perfumes, the deodorants that we use, and some of the things that are associated with chemicals are coming from trees. So hence we felt that it's important because trees are part of our life as human beings.
I mean, certainly a symbiotic relationship that exists between humans and plants. But as you mentioned, this is an initiative of the Department of Agriculture and Fisheries as well. The significance of planting trees, specifically during Heritage Month, and which trees are you going to be planting?
With us, we are not specific as to which trees we are going to plant. Remember, when we decided to plant 100 trees, it was in line with our celebration for 100 years, because we just turned 100 years on the 7th of July this year. Unfortunately, it was not covered by the media. So indigenous trees, different kinds of trees. We are not very specific. We would have liked to, because we are celebrating Heritage Month this month, would have liked to even plant the baobab tree, which is regarded as part of our heritage. So unfortunately, I don't think baobab form part of the trees that we are going to plant. But we are going to plant a number of trees which are indigenous. Out of those trees, some of them will contribute in supplying the nation with herbs. And some of those trees will help the nation with the supply of foods. So that is very important.
Mr. Mlauzi, thank you very much, and congratulations on your centenary as the PSA as well. And really, that's how Arbor Week is going to be rounded up. Arbor Week from the 31st of August to the 4th of September. The PSA, they're going to be planting 100 trees, also in honor of those who passed away during this COVID-19 pandemic.